Hello, I am coming to you today from a new setup and a new channel. Yay! So this is gonna be my setup for a little while, I think, because one, I redecorated my entire room and I have a video about me decorating it that's gonna be coming up later at some point. The second reason why I am in this setup is because it means that I don't have to clean my room. I just have to clean this little corner of my desk, and that's so much easier. I know I've been gone for a really long time, and I'm sorry about that. Not that anyone really probably cares at all, but I'm back, so you have to put up with me now. It's funny because at the beginning of quarantine, I didn't really realize how long it was gonna last, but yet here we are, middle of December, and we're only halfway through this thing. So today, you guys are gonna have to deal with me doing another makeup video because I've run out of ideas, first of all. Second of all, it's been a while and I want to give you some life updates, and I feel like makeup videos are the best way to do that. So yeah, I guess we'll just get into it. There are a few things I want to talk about, but not much has happened in my life in the last 9 months, I promise you. I'm not going to try to do that thing where I talk through my makeup this time because it just like did not end well. My train of thought was like ridiculous last time, so I am just gonna be doing my makeup as I talk to you. It won't always be like little updates about like this is what I'm using, because most of the stuff is exactly the same as what I was using back in April, except for the fact that I got the bigger conspiracy palette since then, so that's fun. I'm gonna just do it like this because I'm pretty sure that's how I did it last time. Also, I cut my hair. That's fun fact about me since quarantine. Also, do you guys like my plant? Her name is Inej. She's a lot higher up than just this, but hopefully there'll be more little stringies that come down soon. You'll see more of her in my video about redoing my room. I just wanted to introduce you guys to Inej. She's my baby. I love her. She's named after Inej from Six of Crows, which was a book that I was reading around the time that I got her. So the first thing I really wanted to like talk to you guys about is how I'm coping with not doing the Disney college program, which honestly I'm coping. I'm fine. When the time came around that I would have actually left to do it, I was really upset, but I think by like a month later I really did not care. I had just become so accustomed to this weird life of like being inside and not doing anything with quarantine and stuff that I just really didn't care enough to be upset after like a month had passed. It's weird to think about because it's the middle of December and I would still be there if I had gone, but I would not want to be anywhere near Disney right now because I don't trust anyone there to follow any of the rules. Remember back at the beginning of quarantine when we all thought that this quarantine was just gonna last 2 weeks and then nothing else was gonna come of it. We were just gonna live in our houses for 2 weeks and then everything would be back to normal, right? God, were we wrong. But I honestly can't imagine what this year would have been like if we did get back in like 2 weeks, because I feel like it just would have gone south again. But yeah, I'm really coping with the DCP not happening. I really don't actually care that much, which is surprising because in the beginning of the year that was like my lifeline, but so much has changed since then that I don't even really care that I didn't go. I don't know if it's just because it's December and it's close to the new year, but I have been reminiscing about where I was last year, like this time last year, and I don't even recognize who I was as a person. Like I look back at videos and like just memories on Snapchat of like what I was doing last year, and I am not like anything like that person again, and I don't know where I would be if this whole quarantine or whatever didn't happen. I feel like I would still be someone who is kind of relying on other people to make them happy, whereas after this year I know that I can like do that for myself, you know, or at least I can try to do that for myself. We'll see how that actually has panned out. Last year I definitely cared a lot more about how other people perceived me or what they thought of me. This year I really don't care, and maybe it's because I wasn't around that many people this year, but I feel like I'm just like more in tune with myself and more like chill, I guess. I don't know. I really like this contour that I'm using. It's some new, not new, it's new to me. Complex Culture Overtime Contour Powder. In case y'all were wondering, I got it in an Ipsy box. Most of my new makeup I got in an Ipsy box because I have not left the house. So you're probably thinking, Caroline, since you're not doing the DCP and you don't plan on doing it again, what are you going to be doing with your life after this all ends? And I'll tell ya. I kind of am planning on going to grad school for television. Who would have thought? Yeah, so you know how I said in April that I was like, oh, I wanted to go to grad school, but I didn't have like a plan, so I was like, I'm not gonna go. Well, I kind of decided that I am gonna go, or at least I'm gonna apply. I've been looking at schools in London for television, for like a master's in television, and I found one that I really like, so hopefully I get it. I haven't applied yet, like I've started the application but I haven't finished it. I'm really excited about even just applying. Like, I've been thinking about it for a while, and ever since Rachel left to go to London and she started her master's program, I was like, I really don't have anything tying me to the States except for obviously my family, but I can come visit them. Like, that's the only thing that really ties me to the States. I haven't been able to get a job. I haven't been able to do much of anything that I've been wanting to do, like, other than YouTube. Like, I haven't been able to do anything kind of surrounding my field. So I've been thinking, why not just go back to school? And especially if I go back in London, like, it's only going to be a year. I think the program I've been looking at is actually a little bit more than a year. It's a year and 2 months, because it says a year and 3 months, but it's October to December is like the second semester, the last semester or something. And the last 2 semesters, you're basically doing a pilot. Like, you're coming up with the idea for it and you're pitching a pilot with a team of people. So it's not like you're on your own, which was the exact thing that I was really upset about with my old program, was the fact that I was always doing everything on my own. And I didn't like that. I didn't like having to shoot everything and come up with the ideas and edit everything and do it within 3 weeks. Like, it just gave me so much anxiety. So now that it's gonna be a team of people doing all of that, I'm like really excited about it. So I'll let you guys know, obviously, if I get in, and if I get in, I'll let you guys know what my decision is, because I haven't 100% decided. It'll teach me the production side of television, both live and scripted, so I feel like that's just a really interesting field, and that's exactly what I've been wanting to do ever since I started my film degree. So we'll see how it goes, but that is my tentative plan for 2021, is going to grad school starting in October of next year. So in case any of you guys were wondering where I've been for the last 9 months, my computer broke, and by broke I mean I locked myself out of it because I'm literally stupid. One day I was just playing around on my computer. I forget what I was even doing, but I was just like messing around with it, and I was like, oh, I'm running out of space. So me being the dummy that I am, I was like, okay, I'm gonna clear up some space. So I started deleting things off my computer. That's normal, right? Yeah. Well, turns out I deleted my computer's entire, like, ability to keep passwords, including the password to get into my computer. So for the last 9 months, I was not able to get into my MacBook. I have finally gotten a new computer, and that is why I am starting to do videos again. This computer also has a really good graphics card, so it's better for editing and for gaming, but mostly I use it for editing, which means that my editing software is not going to crash as much as it used to, which is really exciting because that was always so fucking annoying. Since I got my new computer and I have my editing software back, I obviously wanted to get back into YouTube because that's what most of my editing consists of. So when I was thinking about coming back to YouTube, I was like, do I want to go back with my old channel or do I want to start a new channel? And I decided that I wanted to start a new channel with the same name as all of my other social medias because I feel like it'll just be easier for me. I don't know. Also, my old channel was connected to my personal email, and I didn't want this new channel to be the same as my personal stuff because I want this channel to be a little bit different than the first channel. With this channel, I want to start doing a little bit more interesting stuff, or at least things that I find interesting, and not just like travel vlogs and stuff. I wanted to start doing like more research-based stuff. So kind of like true crime stuff or spooky stories or something like that, but also travel stuff and obviously me doing my makeup and rambling to you guys kind of stuff. Like, I wanted this channel to be a little bit different than the kind of channel that I had before. So, yeah, that's just why I've changed everything and started a whole new channel. I felt like it was just going to be a lot easier to have everything under the same name and not have to worry about, like, future employers or something trying to contact me and my name on my Gmail being Sad Boy Care. So that was the kind of thought process. Also, we're just gonna do like a really basic look today. I have been branching out a little bit more with my makeup, which is fun, which is another product of this year, I think, and how much I've changed, because I never used to branch out with my makeup. I was always like, no, I'm just gonna make it like as normal as possible so I don't stand out. But ever since I got the bigger conspiracy palette, I've been kind of like getting out of my comfort zone a little bit more, which is really fun. But today we're gonna just do something completely in my comfort zone. Have you guys been thinking back about like your New Year's resolutions for this year and just like thinking about how dumb they were? Because that's what I've been doing. I told myself I was gonna journal more, and I also told myself that I was going to, like, I don't know, plan out my life, but little did I know nothing in my life was gonna be the same a year later. Oh well. Alright, so my camera died. So if the angle changed, no it didn't. We're not gonna talk about it. It definitely did, and it's bothering me. Okay, so we're not gonna do a normal eye because I just messed up my eyeliner again and I don't want to take it off again. So it's been like the weirdest year, but I'm also really glad it happened because it taught me that literally nothing matters. Like, and I know that sounds morbid and like terrible, but it really did teach me that literally nothing matters. Like, I think about the things that I was worried about last year, and like, first of all of the bad things that could have happened to me last year happened this year. They weren't that bad. If you look at my April video, that's like basically the same as this one, and then watch this one, like it's completely night and day. Like, I'm a completely different person, and it's only been 9 months. It feels like it's been 10 years, and I feel like better now. Like, I don't have anyone in my life, like romantic wise, but I also don't feel like I need it anymore, you know? Like, last year I was very dependent on my relationship for my happiness, and I think that's just so stupid. Sure, it'd be nice to like have someone to like hang out with, and I think the reason why I miss that in general is not because I want to have someone who cares about me. It's just because I miss physical contact with people. Like, it's a completely different reason. It's not the end of the world to be alone for a little bit. I feel like it really helped me work on myself and kind of figure out what I wanted to do. And I mean, I still don't know what I want to do. But like, at the beginning of this, I was like, what is happening in the world? And I was about to graduate college. I didn't have a job lined up. I never had an internship. Didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought I was gonna do one thing that got canceled, and it wasn't the end of the world. Like, it literally didn't matter. I've been working for my dad for the past few months. I've been making money. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And I don't feel crappy about living in my parents' house because everyone is doing that now. Like, there's literally no one that I know that isn't living with their parents right now that has graduated in the past year. So I feel like a lot less stressed about that kind of stuff. And I also feel like I know the next step that I want to take. Like, at the beginning of this year, a lot of change and like changing my career path or life path or something really freaked me out, and now I really don't care. Like, I really just do not care. I don't know if that's good or bad, but like, it's how I feel. Although I will tell you one thing I did miss this year was traveling. Like, I miss going to England every other month. You know, that was such a big part of my life last year, and now it just isn't, and it kind of makes me sad. But that's why I want to go back for a master's. It's funny to think about because 2 years ago I was getting ready to go to London for the first time, and a year ago I was getting ready to go to London for the last time. I'm thinking of going back in May just to like visit, and if I do decide to do a program, I will probably visit the campus of the school. Okay, so this is the look. It's kind of just like a boring, I mean not really boring because the blue, but mostly, for the most part, it's boring. It's literally like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm not going anywhere because it's quarantine. But you know, I just thought I could film a video and look cute and like, I don't know, christen my new laptop with a brand new video, because I've been editing an old video of stuff that I don't even like. I don't even look like myself in that stuff. I guess that's the end of this video. I guess. I don't know. Thank you for watching. If you watched all this far, like I said in the beginning, this is a new channel, so subscribe if you want to. I wanted to kind of branch out a little bit more and do more fun stuff, more research-based true crime stuff, or spooky, scary story stuff, or scary TikTok stuff. I'm not sure yet. Haven't really figured it out, but I will let you guys know. If you liked, please like and subscribe, I guess. You don't really have to, but I would appreciate it. And my YouTube name is now the same as all of my social media names, so if you want to go follow me on any of that kind of stuff, if you don't already. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye. I did that stupid YouTuber thing where you go like that. Ugh. What is it, 2014? I don't fucking know. Okay, bye.